Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Halo Mega Bloks, set number 96923, and this is the UNSC Rockethog vs. Anti-Aircraft Gun. So this set includes 551 pieces, and it retails for $59.99, or about $60. So anyways, this set is currently not out at retail. I do know it was in stock briefly on ToysRUs.com, but it's been sold out for a couple weeks now actually. But for the most part, I haven't heard anyone actually finding this in stores. So it should be out in the next few days to weeks. But I was lucky enough to get one from a Mega Bloks employee. So anyways, as you can see, the packaging's got a Halo Reach background, which looks fantastic. It does a nice job displaying all the items that are included. We have the 10 years with the Master Chief and the cross down there on the bottom right. And we also have the new packaging design with the diamond shape up on the top, which looks fantastic. Now moving on to the back of the box here. Once again, shows all the actual products. So we have all the different items that are included and the features that they can do. Also down there on the bottom we have the rest of the Fall 2011 mainline sets. There's also a ton more sets than just what's shown there, most of them being exclusives, but anyways, we have the ODST Ambush, the UNSC Elephant actually, the Covenant Phantom, EVA's Last Stand, and the UNSC Falcon. Over on the bottom left, we have the individual bios for each of the characters included, and there's also a summary up on the top, and it says, a UNSC Rockethog with Marine and HAZOP Spartan races to engage a well-guarded Covenant anti-air gun. Using its powerful M79 rocket launchers, the Warthog attempts to destroy the alien superweapon, clearing the way for a full-scale UNSC assault. So anyways, enough of the packaging here. Let's move on to the actual pieces that are included with the set. Let me adjust my camera. Packaging is so huge I have to set the tripod back a good couple feet actually. So let's get the anti-aircraft gun here, the rocket launcher Warthog, and of course all the minifigures and accessories and junk. So okay, let me get myself adjusted. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go over is these little Covenant weapons crates. There's 3 of them included with this set. These were originally with the Covenant Phantom set, which is also out in stores now, and I have a review up on that, but it includes 3 of these in this set, and of course they can be opened up on both sides. The little hatches are removable, so you can store extra weapons and stuff inside there if you want to. There's also some purple paint detailing on the sides of them. Really cool accessories, but you know, they're a little bit small though. They're not really accurate to size. But you do get 3 of them with the set, which is a plus. I like how Mega Bloks is including all these small side detailings with these sets, such as the Falcon having the crates and the fusion coils. Same thing for the Elephant, it has a ton of those too. So I'm really looking forward to picking up some of those new accessories. Anyways, there's also some extra weapons that are included, which I have right here. Comes with 4 extra plasma grenades and 3 extra plasma pistols, so you can put those all in your weapons crates if you want to. Now moving on to the minifigures here, for starting off with the Covenant, and this is the brand new Elite aesthetic figure. So this one's pretty cool, and the cool thing is that the paint scheme is exactly the same paint deco that the McFarlane Elite aesthetic figure is. Not sure if they're kind of copycatting them there or if they're actually working together. I think it's more like a little bit of copycat back and forth between the 2 companies, but I thought that was just really funny that it's pretty much the same exact looking figure. But anyways, the torso's new, the helmet's new, the upper arms here, the shoulders, those are new. The accessories that are included is an energy sword and a plasma pistol, which you can see there. The torso does have a peg hole in the back here, so you can display extra weapons and stick them on vehicles and stuff if you want to. Really like this head sculpt. It's got some nice paint detailing with the white little horns right here, some red eyes, and of course the secondary maroon type red color for the upper portion of the helmet and the shoulder pads. And then we have blue detailing as well as a light gray for the base. What else? Articulation for him is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and hinged knees. So now moving on to the next minifigure is the Jump Pack Brute, and this is the same one that they included with the ODST Ambush set, except this time around he has a purple paint scheme instead of blue for the armor. Looks really well. It mixes together with the light brown and the dark brown for the details on the arms, as well as his kind of like his jumpsuit type thing. But anyways, the accessories that he includes, he comes with a plasma grenade, a brand new weapon, which is the Mauler, and that's basically the Covenant equivalent of a shotgun. This was from Halo 3. It's a really cool new weapon that they're included. There is no paint detailing or anything like that on it, but it does have a nice sculpt. And of course he comes with the jetpack itself, which is removable if you want to take that off. There's also a little peg on there so you can put a display stand on it if you want to. Articulation for him is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and hinged knees. Now moving on to the UNSC figures. The first one here is the UNSC Marine sporting a brand new head sculpt. This one's similar to the ones with the elephant, and I believe it's the Silver Combat Unit, except he has a entirely solid visor instead of just a little eye type piece. But really cool head sculpt. This is one of the first Marines that we've actually had with a facial sculpt and whatnot. But it looks pretty cool. It's got a gold visor on there, little kind of communications type device, and the whole entire figure is in a silver type color. It's similar to the one at the Silver Combat Unit, but it's a little bit darker. I mean lighter, not darker. Accessories that he comes with is a black battle rifle here and a black removable backpack. So overall, he's pretty much the same exact Marine that we've seen so far. The only thing that's really new is just the paint and the head sculpt. Articulation is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and hinged knees. Now moving on to the last minifigure included, which is the Hazop Spartan. This is one of the first Halo Reach Spartans that we've gotten in this line. There's also another Halo Reach Spartan in the Fall 2011 wave, and that is in the UNSC Falcon set, and I believe that is the Air Assault Spartan. But anyways, he is sporting pretty much an entirely new sculpt. He's got a brand new Hazop helmet with a rebreather attachment. On the shoulders here, he's got the Hazop shoulder plate. On the other side, I believe this is JFO. And he also even has one of these little thigh pocket type thing attachments on there. There's even a little bit of a wrist type armor right there too. So they added quite a bit of detail onto here, and it's really cool looking. Accessories that it comes with is a brand new version of the assault rifle, which is the Halo Reach version. Pretty cool looking, but it doesn't have any paint details or anything like that, so it does look a little bit disappointing. But I can look forward to more of these in the future. So anyways, he also has a peg hole in the back of his torso there. Paint scheme is this dirty orange, kind of like a black and orange mixed together, and the secondary is kind of like a light gray color. Articulation for him is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and ball-hinged knees. So that is all the accessories and the minifigures included. Now going over the actual vehicles that are with the set, or should I say vehicle and gigantic turret. So the first one I want to go over here is the Rockethog. This is the Halo Reach version, obviously, seeing that it has the Rockethog attachment. There was also another Rockethog that they made earlier. I think that was in maybe 2010 or 2009, I don't remember, but that was the Combat Evolved version of the Rockethog. I think that was for only multiplayer, but anyways, this one is pretty cool because I love that attachment on the back here. Give you a close-up of it here. It's also got some sticker detailing on there for 02 and the little orange triangles. This whole entire thing is completely new. The rocket pods themselves are new. It's also got two handles here so you can put your figure on there. Of course, as you can see, it can rotate 360 degrees. It can also pivot up and down, so it's a really cool feature. The Warthog itself is an entirely new redesign. It's got a ton of new pieces, such as this little panel right here, that panel. Pretty much the whole thing is completely redesigned, and there's a ton of new pieces mixed in the whole thing. There's two seats, of course, and they do have peg holes so you can attach the figures there. There's a steering wheel. It's a really nice hood. I believe this piece is actually new too. There's some sticker detailing all over the whole entire thing. On the back here we got a little antenna which can be moved around, so it's a little realistic looking. There's a bumper back here which is fantastic. More sticker detailing. And the whole entire thing is in this kind of like a dark green, a little bit, kind of looks like steel almost when you look at it from afar, but it's actually a darker green. It looks really cool. Each one of the wheels can individually rotate if you want to. And of course, they do have suspension, so each one of them can be individually moved around, you know, so different types of terrain and whatnot. It can be, it can remain level, actually, so that's really cool how they did that. So there's just an example of the suspension. Really cool Warthog, and I really like how this one turned out. A ton of good detailing onto it. I love the new rocket launcher attachment itself. So anyways, enough with the Warthog there. Let's go over the anti-aircraft gun now. So this is the Halo Reach version of the Covenant AA gun. There's also a Halo 3 one, which I would love to see in the future. But anyways, this one's pretty awesomely designed. The only thing I don't like about it is that this whole entire portion here is open. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be entirely enclosed with just 2 doors. But I see why they did that because, you know, kind of like play feature and whatnot. But, you know, it is really cool, and you can display figures and stuff inside there if you want. And actually in the interior there's a ton of detailing. Let me zoom in here. So you can see there's a ton of these little vent type grate pieces. There's easily, I think, 50 to 100 of them inside there, and also all assorted around the vehicle, but it adds some nice detailing. Also in the center there is the core itself, and it's enclosed in a little plastic tube with some purple detailing onto it, and that's a really cool feature. Even this portion right here is open, so you can, you know, if you're playing around with this, you can chuck a little plasma grenade in there if you want to and blow it up, make a little stop motion or something if you want to. So that's a really cool feature, and I really like the core inside there. It's really awesome looking. The base of the anti-aircraft gun's got these legs attaching off. Those are supposed to be like support legs. Really cool looking feature, and I like how they're designed. For the most part, it's a really solid piece for each one of them, but they do have some panels on the sides that you have to attach. But there is 3 of them, one in the back here. Now zooming out a little bit more here, up to the anti-aircraft gun itself, and this one is really cool. There's a ton of detailing onto it here. I like the little 1x1 pieces up there. They give it a really cool looking feature, whatever you want to call it, but the barrel of it itself has this like little blue tube type piece there to give it a firing appearance. There's also these little mechanism things, whatever they are, those can be moved back and forth. There's a ton of detailing overall on this whole entire thing. It's really amazing looking. Of course, it can rotate 360 degrees if you want to. So on the back here, it's got some more detailing with some stickers. There's also a little bit of translucent clear blocks back there to give it another cool feature. And of course, the gun itself can pivot up and down, so it can go pretty far down and pretty far up if you want to. Very accurate to the in-game features of it. So anyways, there is the anti-aircraft gun. The only thing I don't like about it, once again, is just that it's open right there. I wish they would have included an extra side piece, one of these pieces right here, because, you know, that's an entirely solid piece. They could have easily included one more, so, you know, like the kids, they could keep it open, and the collectors could keep it more accurate. But, you know, oh well, I'm not going to really complain about it. I really am happy that we actually got to see this, because, you know, it's something I wouldn't really expect them to make. It's kind of a bit of an odd piece to make, but, you know, I'm a collector and I love it. So anyways, there's the anti-aircraft gun. Let's get the Rockethog back over here with the awesome brand new rocket launcher attachment. And of course, the whole entire thing is redesigned. Then you get 2 Covenant figures, some of them with some new accessories, and one of them being some completely new armor. Brand new Marine, a brand new Hazop Spartan. Of course, you got your Covenant weapons crates and your extra weapons down there. So there it is. That's all the stuff that's included with the set. So for $60, that's what you get. My opinion, is it worth it? Of course it is. You know, once again, I am a Halo collector, and I'll gladly pay pretty much any money for something like this, especially the anti-aircraft gun. I'm a really big fan of those. I like Covenant weapons and Covenant vehicles, so it's a really cool, nice feature that they included with this line, and I'm very happy how it turned out. So if you do have an extra $60, I highly recommend you pick up this set when you see it in stores, because it's worth it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all in the next video.